Alright, what's good everyone? Let's talk about the Surface Duo 2. Alright, so first of all, this is one of the nicest looking devices out there. I think Microsoft did a really good job design wise and hardware wise. It feels really good to hold. But above all else, this is a productivity beast. In this sleek, slim package, you're getting something that resembles a dual screen desktop setup. Multitasking on this device is very fun and it's also smooth when you get it right. Being able to manipulate your apps and expand them across both screens, or just have them on one screen and then pushing them to the other screen when you need to open up another app, creates this seamless experience of a continuous stream of your workflow, allowing you to be uninterrupted as much as possible when you're doing multiple things on your device. But all in all, what I really want to highlight in this video are just some of the use cases that Surface Duo 2 has and why I think the dual screen setup is something that Microsoft should try to continue. The first example can apply to almost anybody. What I like to do on Duo 2 is have two different shopping apps open. I can look at the same products and compare the prices and see, which store offers the best deal, which store has what in stock. I can look at all those different things at the same time, and it's very smooth, and each screen is its own thing, so I can touch both screens at the same time. And then another use case is for day traders, but also people who casually trade or casually invest in stocks. You can have two different stocks on the screen or two different crypto coins on the screen, or the same coin in different currencies, and compare and contrast the prices and the charts at the same time. People love to make fun of Surface Duo 2's cameras for the placement or the way it looks, and even how it compares to other cameras in terms of quality. But it's a decent camera, and it's actually pretty useful when you consider the dual screen. Having another screen allows you to look at a reference image when you're setting up your shot and framing it, and it just gives you flexibility in terms of, taking photos, especially with the hinge mechanism. You can also manipulate it and angle it at different angles without breaking your neck. Another great use case for the Surface Duo is having Maps and Spotify open on each screen, so that when you're traveling, you can have your navigation, and then you can also have your song selection or podcast or whatever it is on the other screen, and you can seamlessly interact with both screens without having any issues or going back and forth or anything like that. Another great use case is also when you're reading the Bible or reading a book and you want to take notes. You can use the other screen for taking notes, and then the one screen for reading, of course. And then you can also, if you have the Surface Slim Pen 2, you can use that to write your notes, jot them down with your handwriting if you prefer that, instead of copying, pasting, or typing with the keyboard. And multitasking is not just limited to things on the dual screen, but also how you can use the device because of its flexible hinge. In terms of multitasking in the real world, you can prop the Duo 2 up in tent mode, have a video playing while you're doing other things in the real world, like cleaning, for example. So that's still multitasking with this phone, and it's a seamless experience because you can go from using it in dual screen mode to propping it up in tent mode in like 0.5 seconds and have whatever you want on the screen and continue doing what you need to do. Then you can come back to it, pick it up, and flip it back up and use it like normal. So it enables multitasking on multiple different levels. And then the last great showcase of the capabilities of this phone is gaming while watching a YouTube video or a movie or something like that. It's a really nice experience to be able to, play something on the bottom screen and then have something playing at the top, whether it be music or a video, like I said. And you don't have to worry about performance because Surface Duo 2 is able to handle doing two different tasks at the same time when it comes to gaming. And it might not be able to handle Genshin Impact at the highest settings, but it can run all the MOBAs just fine, 60 FPS, no problems, to video playing on the top screen. This just goes to show that multitasking is not only useful for productivity people or, people who are tech enthusiasts, but also for, the general public who like to, play games and consume media on their device. The Surface Duo 2 and Surface Duo are both great media consumption devices that I think anybody would enjoy. And yeah, I know I started the video gushing about the design and how slim it is and how nice it is to hold, but you have such a powerful, productive device and a great media consumption device in such a small package that you can close up like a little book and put it in your pocket. It won't take up much more space than iPhone 13 Pro Max because it's super slim. It's about almost the same thickness as the iPhone 13 Pro Max with the case on. In terms of wideness, it is pretty wide compared to a traditional phone, but it's not that much wider than, the biggest iPhone or the biggest Samsung phone. So yeah, to have such a powerful device in your pocket, be able to open it out and have two screens like you're on a dual screen desktop setup, I believe this is a powerful tool, and I think Microsoft should continue to invest in the dual screen setup and not give up on it. If they do give up on it, I hope somebody else takes this idea and adopts it and makes it well. Kind of like what LG was doing with the V60 and the Velvet and the ones before that. I think a dual screen setup on a mobile device makes a lot of sense, and a lot of people could enjoy it more than they think. It just needs to come down in price. But yeah, that is basically the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, but until the next video, we are out. Peace.